Takedown rifles are great for camping and backpacking. Sure, they don't appear like essential utilities, but these guns are beneficial for many reasons. You can also use them for hunting small games, dealing with pests, and defending yourself from two-legged threats. Am I overthinking too much? Not the slightest bit. You are in the grace of Mother Nature, so you need to be prepared for anything, especially when things go south. What's up, fellow preppers? I'm Ted from Ant Prepper, and today, I am going to show you some of the best takedown rifles you can bring with you on your next backpacking or camping trips. But before I begin, I humbly ask each of you to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Those little clicks will help me create more videos that are helpful to preppers and those who simply want to survive this crazy world. Now let's get started. Henry U.S. Survival Rifle, AR-7. The AR-7, before being reintroduced by Henry Repeating Arms as the U.S. Survival Rifle, is one heck of a legendary gun. It was a takedown bailout rifle given to pilots of the United States Air Force in case they crash land in an enemy's territory. With that being said, the rifle is extremely compact, as it had to fit in the cockpit of the planes. Fast forward to today, the AR-7 is already a modernized takedown rifle, thanks to the efforts of Henry Repeating Arms to make it a relevant firearm again. It's already available in different models, but the one that I like the most for survival and outdoor use is the True Timber Kanati Camo variant, because it blends well with its surroundings. And unlike other guns here, the U.S. Survival Rifle can be stowed inside its buttstock when disassembled. That includes its barrel and loaded mags, making the entire package only 16.5 inches long and weighing around 3 pounds or so. In short, it's compact and light, and it's ideal for being stored inside your backpack. When fully assembled, the rifle measures about 35 inches long. By the way, the assembly or disassembly process for the Henry Survival Rifle is quite straightforward. Even those with room temperature IQ can actually figure out this thing in a jiffy. That's how the gun was designed, simple and ready to go. Of course, there are distinctions between this and the original AR-7 that made the new version a lot better for survival needs. An example would be the rail on the receiver, which allows the U.S. Survival Rifle to accommodate a scope or red dot on it. Compared to its predecessor, the Henry rifle is a lot easier to wield. I mean, it shoulders quite comfortably, and its sights line surprisingly fast. The rest of the controls are simple but operate positively, ensuring that you can reliably utilize this firearm. Marlin Model 70 PSS. The Marlin Papoose, formerly called the Marlin Model 70 PSS Takedown, is a self-loading takedown rifle chambered in .22 LR. This one is based on the Marlin 60 series and offers several features present on other takedown rifles, with the exception that it is lighter and compact, making it an ideal choice for camping and backpacking. Unlike its predecessor, the Model 70, which was equipped with wooden stock, the Model 70 PSS has a synthetic stock. But of course, for survival, what makes sense is synthetic stock, right? This one has a 16.25-inch blued steel barrel and an aluminum receiver. The barrel in particular features the Marlin Micro Groove 1 in 16-inch twist. Meanwhile, the entire rifle measures about 35 inches long and weighs around 3.25 pounds, which is absolutely lightweight, even for a .22 LR rifle. The Marlin Model 70 PSS doesn't have flashy features. Everything about it can be best described as plain, but it is well built. The sights, for instance, are similar to the sights used in the Marlin 60, and they should give you a precise yet familiar sight picture. Specifically, the front sight is a hooded post, while the rear is a leaf sight, and it's also user-adjustable for elevation and windage. As I've said, nothing flashy, but this rifle works. The Marlin Model 70 PSS also includes a 7-round magazine, and its bolt is racked to the rear for loading this rifle. The crossbolt safety on the trigger guard's rear, while the mag release is just your typical lever, which you can see on the back of its magazine. One interesting thing about the Papoose is that it is a last-shot hold-open gun. You don't see this kind of setup even among .22 LR rifles, but it significantly increased the value of the rifle as a survival gun. It alerts the shooter when the firearm is empty, which should let you reload faster and more efficiently during critical moments. This prevents unnecessary dry firing, preserves ammunition awareness, and ensures the gun is always ready for action when needed. Browning BLR Lightweight 81 Takedown. If you want a tough, accurate, and powerful takedown rifle for your next outdoor expedition, I suggest you check out the Browning BLR Lightweight 81 Takedown. This is the rifle you should bring in any case you are planning to venture where the environment is harsh and the weather is foul. With a cost of over $1,000, the BLR Lightweight 81 Takedown isn't really as affordable as the other guns I listed in this video, but its quality justifies its steep sticker price. The rifle uses a lever action but has qualities that could appeal to semi-auto and bolt-action enthusiasts. Its detachable box magazine doesn't only accept flat-nosed bullets, it can actually use quote-unquote real rifle cartridges such as the 6.5 Creedmoor. By all means, it's not a long-range rifle, but it's effective enough to neutralize big games at a distance of maybe 300 to 400 yards, tops. Surely enough, this gun is also reliable. It has zero cycling problems across different calibers. Depending on the model you get, the BLR Lightweight 81 Takedown should feature a rugged yet lightweight aluminum receiver and should weigh around 6.5 pounds, which is still light even for a takedown gun. Its barrel is 20 inches long and has a total length of 40 inches, so it's still short for a rifle, and this allows the gun to remain maneuverable. Plus, its reassembly and disassembly are both simple. I really appreciate that you don't have to fully re-zero the rifle every time you are going to use it. Ruger 1022 Takedown. There's no denying that the 1022 is a prominent rimfire rifle, not because it's expensive or competition grade, but because it's simple and effective. It's built to handle different field tasks, and for the most part, this platform has served its purpose. Now, the Ruger 1022 has several models, one of them being a takedown rifle. Basically, the Ruger 1022 Takedown is the same as the original one, except that it breaks in half and includes a soft yet durable case. The takedown process for this rifle is easy. Depress the recessed lever you see on the bottom of its forend, while twisting the barrel clockwise to free the barrel from the rifle's receiver. Once broken, the rifle is extremely compact. Its tapered barrel is only 18.5 inches long, and you don't have to worry about the rest of the assembly. This barrel is attached with a notch and post-iron sights. They work just right, but if they don't fit your taste, that's fine. This rifle is tapped and drilled anyway to mount a scope on its included Weaver scope base. The stock is synthetic, and it comes with checkering on its forend and pistol grip. There's a crossbolt safety and paddle-style mag release, and speaking of its mag, its factory mag holds 10 rounds of 22 LR. But there are other aftermarket mags for the Ruger 1022 Takedown that hold up to 25 rounds. Its overall accuracy is fairly decent. It's not a precision rifle, so don't expect sub-MOA accuracy. But with a 40-grain lead or 36-grain hollow point bullets, this thing can achieve sub-3-inch groupings at 50 yards. Not bad for a rifle that only costs $400 or so. Ruger SR556 Takedown. Do you want another takedown rifle from Ruger that is not the Ruger 1022? Then you gotta check out the Ruger SR556 Takedown. Now, I know that people think that this is a bit of an overkill for a camping or backpacking gun, but for me, it fits the bill. It checks all the boxes that I want for an outdoor survival rifle, which includes power, versatility, and durability. It has a standard capacity of 30 rounds of 5.56 NATO, or 223 rem, and weighs about 7 pounds. It's obviously heavier than your usual takedown rifle, but it helps a lot in soaking its recoil. The barrel is 16 inches long and has an overall length of 36 inches. Of course, I am not saying that the 22 LR cartridge is bad, but if you have the option of a takedown gun that can shoot 5.56mm NATO rounds, you'll impulsively go with that firearm. That's where the SR556 Takedown comes in. To impress you more, you can fit a 300 AAC blackout barrel to this rifle, and that gives you the ability to fire that much stronger cartridge. Its iron sights are easy to aim, and aside from that, they fold too. Meanwhile, its quad Picatinny rail guarantees that you can toss a wide range of attachments and accessories to this rifle. This feature alone gives you an idea that the SR556 isn't a cheap gun, and that's not a faulty guess. This rifle costs over $2,000, and not all people will spend that big for a camping firearm. However, depending on where you are going, you might consider the robust quality and firepower that the SR556 Takedown offers. Thanks for watching. Times are tough, but I hope that with these videos, we will be able to plan, prepare, and act accordingly. Take care and be ready at all times. See you in my next videos.